But did you serve? But did you serve? Though. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Let's get things rolling. Oh, thank you, Ray. I'm glad you like the shirt. All righty. Reset a couple of things. Took us a couple of minutes, but here we are. Let's get things rolling. Help out with that live goal. Tap the screen. Tap the screen. All the things. Let's see. Not up. Ari raid. But did you serve? So I said, let's do this. Excellent. Let me contemplate. And I see my homie Nate. Now Nick got the freaks. Warren to the G. Thanks, Kim. I'm glad you liked it. Yeah, Nolan, I am. No, Allison. Nemo is going to be out tonight. Guys, keep tapping that screen. Help out with the live goal. Appreciate you guys doing all the good things, especially over on the tube. Do all the good things as well. And life is rhythm. Oh, agreed, Bella. Agreed. Guys, if you voted for Donald Trump, I'd like you to hop in the box. Let's have a conversation. Let's have a chat. Or if you're over on the tube or on Twitch, you can call in that number that is right above my head. It's also pinned in the chat. So, yeah, either way. Maybe we'll do one more song while we wait to see who we got or not. Hi, thanks for calling the stream. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Yeah.
Okay. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
31, New Jersey.
Okay. Why do you still support Donald Trump as of July 2026?
Because I think he's going to transition into a woman. He's going to be the first female president in the history of America.
Cool. So you support transgender people?
Yeah, I support transgender people. I really hope Donald Trump transitions into a woman.
Then why would you vote for somebody who hates transgender people?
No, he doesn't hate transgender people. I have plenty of friends that are transgender that vote for Trump.
No, you don't. You kicked him out of the military.
Oh, maybe the military doesn't like them to have them there. I don't know what the reason for that is, but I really hope Trump himself transitions.
The military has no problem with them. The military has been having them serve with thousands of them for years. There's no issue with them. But Donald Trump decided that he didn't want them in the military and kicked him out. So again, I ask you, why are you being a bigot?
What does a bigot mean?
You don't know what the term bigot means?
No, I never heard of it.
Oh, well, I think you're too stupid to have this conversation then.
Well, you call me stupid now? Okay, fine. Have a nice day.
Okay, bye. Hang up the phone now. Go away. You're too stupid to have this conversation. Hang up like a good boy. Hang up the phone like a good boy.
Oh, I didn't hang up yet.
No, hang up like a good boy. Be a good boy and hang up the phone. Good boy. Go away. No one wants to talk to you.
So why don't you hang up?
I'm waiting for you to hang up. I told you, be a good boy and hang up the phone. See, you voted for Donald Trump. You like when people tell you what to do, so I'm just doing that thing. I'm telling you what to do.
Yo, you can hang up the phone. Why can't you hang up the phone?
Because I told you what to do, and you like it when people tell you what to do, like your orange daddy. Now I'm your daddy, and I've told you to hang up the phone. Now hang up the phone like a good boy. Good boy. So cringe. Once again, guys, if you voted for Donald Trump and you can have an actual conversation, you can request on up over on TikTok, or you can call that number that's right above my head. Either way. All right. Red pill didn't sell on summer break. Yeah, pretty much. Basically. Oh, my camera got out of focus. It was fine before. It's weird. Strange. Should be better now. Anyways, guys, welcome in on a Thursday night. Glad you guys are here. That doesn't work because I don't have mine set to autofocus. I actually have to manual focus mine. So, yeah. All right, let's see here. Oh no, it's okay. I'm just letting you know. That's why. I'm a Yoshi guy. Judy, I like Yoshi. Big fan of Yoshi. Mario Kart. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Glad you guys are here. Let's see. Toad or Daisy, yeah. Yeah, fair enough. Once again, guys, we got about 400 people over here on TikTok. We got a bunch of people over on the tube. I'm encouraging you to call in or to request on up if you voted for Donald Trump, one way or the other. Oh, thank you, Nemo, Texas. Thank you for the fortune cookie. Appreciate the gift over there. Appreciate you guys being here. Thanks for hanging out. Glad you guys enjoyed the live earlier with Ari. It was a lot of fun. We had a great time. I have seen the new Mario Galaxy movie. It was a great movie. I had a lovely time with it. Let's see. That is not going to work. But did you serve? Thank you guys for knocking out these gift goals real quick. I appreciate it. We can keep doing all the good things. Make sure that we help get ourselves out to the FYP. Maybe we'll have a chance to talk with some people. There have been some weird ones. Ari and I had some weird conversations earlier. If you guys were listening, there were some weird ones. So that's for sure. Thank you guys. Let's see. There we go. Sorry, Harris. I know, right? You need to scream it at me. And then apparently you need to call me a homo because that really makes it better. Oh, wow. That's crazy, Crystal. They're saying Fox News saying that Fox News actually saying that Brian Kilmeade saying that Witkoff and Kushner shouldn't be the ones negotiating because they haven't been effective in Ukraine, haven't been effective in Gaza, and haven't been effective in Iran. That's why we have a State Department for a reason. Yeah, good point. Good call. Luke, hi, did you vote for Donald Trump?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, how old are you and what state did you vote in?
25, Oklahoma.
Okay. Why do you still support Donald Trump as of July 2026?
Because I'm hoping that one day me and him can go to Epstein Island and grape some minors.
Okay, cool. That sounds like fun. I'm glad I've got you on a recording saying that, though. Do you want to say anything else about it?
Yeah.
I also have your profile right here. And do you know that you can trace IP addresses on TikTok? Did you know that, Luke? It's fun. Just hang out
That's
here for
great,
a minute.
man.
Yeah, just
That's
hang out for a
great.
minute. I've also can see your profile, and it seems like you've actually got a picture of yourself here on your profile.
I do.
Doing rock climbing and stuff. So you just admitted that you want to go and rape underage people on TikTok. You just said that. And I've got your picture here. That's fun. Cool. All right. Well,
Post it. Post it, nigga. Post it.
And then you just dropped a slur. Wow. Do you think you're cool for that?
Buddy, you're like 40 on a TikTok live, dude. Nigga, calm down.
Yeah, and you're a racist little piece of shit. Now get the fuck out of my live and never come fucking back. And by the way, if you think saying that word is fucking cool, it's not. That's why at 25, you're a goddamn little incel, and you're never going to get fucking laid, and you're still going to be an incel by the time you are my age. I've gotten way more pussy than you ever will, you little fucking incel. You know why? Because I don't say the N-word, and I don't talk about graping young children. And by the way, TikTok, we love the TikTok shop. And if you haven't already, get the People's History of the United States. It's in my showcase. You can get your copy of it. We love the TikTok shop. And by the way, TikTok, when that guest said that word, we got rid of them. I just needed a moment to block them out of the live. So thank you very much for waiting a moment. That's disgusting, and we don't put up with people like that here. But that's MAGA these days, huh? There you go. User, hi, did you vote for Donald Trump? User, hello, did you vote for Donald Trump? Okay, guess not. He thinks it's funny. He thinks he can just troll, and he just thinks it's a joke. He doesn't know. He doesn't know that I'll actually save that and we'll send it. But that's okay. Fuck around and find out. Austin, hi, did you vote for Donald Trump?
Hey, how's it going? Yes, I did.
Okay, how old are you and what state did you vote in?
50, California.
Okay, why do you still support Donald Trump as of July 2026?
It's very simple, really. The guy has performed very well with only 1 year and a half in office.
Well, he hasn't been in office for a year and a half. He's been in office for 5.5 years.
Okay, so we need to be very careful here. So I understand it. He's on his second term.
Right,
but
so has he been in office as president for a year and a half or for 5.5 years?
That's right, for a year and a half.
No, for 5.5 years. He's been president for 5.5 years.
What, a year and a half, sir?
Sir, I'm so sorry. Here's a simple question for you. You said you were 50 years old. How long has Donald Trump been president of the United States total?
Okay, yes. In that case, yes. But it
It's
hasn't
real simple.
been
There you
consecutive.
go. So good. So it doesn't matter if it's been consecutive. He's been president.
Oh, it does to me, sir. Thank you.
I
If
don't-
another
I don't care if excuse me, I'm in the middle of a sentence.
That's not his.
Excuse me, I'm in the middle of a sentence. Now, I don't care if it matters to you if it's consecutive or not. He's had 5.5 years under his belt as president of the United States. I didn't say that he was president for the last 5.5 years. That would be an incorrect statement, but that's not what I said now, is it? I said he's been president for 5.5 years, which is a true statement. So now that we've gotten that out of the way, since you didn't want to say that, because when you say something like he's been president for a year and a half, it kind of sounds like you're like, oh, well, he's only been president
for a statement.
Stop interrupting me. I'm in the middle of a fucking sentence. When I'm done talking, then you talk. I thought you were 50 years old and you understood how to have a conversation. Now
Easy.
then, stop interrupting me and I'll be easy. So don't interrupt me. Anyways, when you say he's been president for a year and a half, that's very disingenuous because what it sounds like is, oh, well, he's just been president for a year and a half. No, he's been president for 5.5 years, which means as president for 5.5 years, the amount of shit that he hasn't gotten done is amazing. It's amazing how little he's gotten done in 5.5 years as president. In fact, the major pieces of legislation that he's been able to pass as president is, well, you could probably point to 3, and 2 of them are basically the same thing repeated. So when you say that he's done a good job, what campaign promises has he kept? Because he started a new war, hasn't gotten grocery prices down, hasn't gotten gas prices down, the economy's in the shitter, he didn't stop the war in Russia and Ukraine, he didn't stop the war in Gaza and Israel. So what is it that he's doing well right now, sir? See, now I'm done talking, now you talk.
What the United Nations couldn't do in 35 years, Trump has been able to do in less than that. And what is that I'm talking about? Well, Azerbaijan and Armenia, the idea of this man come in into
Azerbaijan
office.
and Armenia aren't in peace. You're just wrong. So do you want to try again?
I'm sorry. What
also,
articles,
I listed off 5
articles
different.
do
I'm so
you
sorry.
indicate?
Also, I listed off 5 different things to you that were his direct campaign promises that he hasn't kept, and then you mentioned Azerbaijan and Armenia to avoid everything that I mentioned because you know that I'm right.
Don't change the goalpost.
I didn't change the goalpost. You were the one who came up here.
You moved the goalpost.
You were the one who came up here and said that Donald Trump is doing the things he said he was going to do, and then I said the things that he said he was going to do, and I mentioned it, And he hasn't done any of those things. So instead of mentioning Azerbaijan and Armenia, why don't you respond to what I said instead of you moving the goalposts? So I mentioned grocery prices, gas prices, no new wars, stopping the war in Ukraine and Russia, and stopping the war in Israel and Gaza. Why don't you respond to what I said instead of putting out your own talking points? Go.
All right, here we go. You asked the very question, what promises has he kept? And you left it at that. I'll fill those. Immigration
he didn't make a promise to stop the war in Azerbaijan.
One of the
and
most
Armenia.
important factors in his campaign was the talk of immigration.
Absolutely.
And he has put a check mark as completed on that. Thank you very much.
Except for the fact that he hasn't. He's deported less people than Joe Biden has, and he wasn't the one to fix the problem at the border. Joe Biden did.
You sound delusional, sir.
Oh, really? Cool. When did the numbers start going down for encounters at the border?
When Biden started to go on the campaign trail.
Wrong.
Yep. When Biden started to go on the campaign trail.
Wait a second.
That's
Hold on.
when his.
Oh, wait. So I just want to double check. Hold on. I just want to double check something. So you admit it was Joe Biden fixed the problem?
You said
so. You admit that Joe Biden fixed the problem?
No.
So you admit that Joe Biden fixed the problem?
Are you done?
So you admit that Joe Biden fixed the problem because it happened under Joe Biden's presidency?
No.
So you admit that Joe Biden fixed the... So if it happened when Joe Biden was campaigning for president, how did Donald Trump fix it?
Very simply. Because now the border is under control.
Oops.
On which, do you remember the caravans?
What law did Donald Trump pass?
Do you remember...
What law did Donald Trump pass to change anything at the border?
The border? Yeah.
What law did Donald Trump pass?
And that's the beauty of it. I want you to repeat what you just asked. Repeat it again.
I don't need to repeat it. You should have heard me the first time.
I want your listeners to hear what I'm about to answer with your question. What was the question you just asked?
You can either answer the question or I'll move on to someone else.
I'm only trying to emphasize.
You can either answer the question or I'll move on to someone else. I asked it twice.
If that wasn't good enough,
if it wasn't good enough for you, then I don't know. Also, this is on YouTube, and everyone can rewind it if they want. I asked it twice. If you're too old and your hearing aid needs to be turned up, turn it up, Grandpa.
Hold on, let me turn it up.
Okay, turn it up a little more. You got it turned up?
Got it.
Okay, cool. I'll say it again. You got it turned up? You gonna listen? Okay, ready?
Go. Do it.
Ready? You just admitted that Joe Biden fixed the border. Thank you. Anyways, Donald Trump killed H.R. 1, which was James Lankford's comprehensive border bill. Why would he do that?
Because one of the most important things in terms of immigration is the flow of immigration. What do I mean by that?
Why did Donald Trump kill James Lankford's bill, which James Lankford, by the way, is the second most conservative senator in the Senate by voting record? Mitch McConnell endorsed the bill. Lindsey Graham endorsed the bill. They had enough Republican votes to pass it. In fact, Lindsey Graham and Mitch McConnell both called it the most comprehensive border reform bill that we had seen in 60 years. So why would Donald Trump kill that bill?
Thank you very much for that question. And here's the answer. One of the most important things that needs to be recognized is the flow of immigration coming into the U.S. That bill of which you speak of would add more judges, which means it would increase the flow of immigration in the border. People need to ask.
You might be the stupidest person that I've ever talked to. You do realize that by adding immigration. Listen. I'll explain it to you. No, I'll explain it to you. If you tone police me again, I'll just drop you. Don't tell me to calm down. I'm going to explain it to you. Adding immigration judges reduces the time. Dude, would you stop it? Stop acting like this.
Don't be afraid.
Stop saying don't be afraid and stop tone policing. Just have a conversation. The reason that I'm muting you and the reason that I'm trying to stop it.
Conversation.
Okay, I'll get rid of you. I'll just get rid of you because I can't do this, okay? Shut the fuck up. What I was trying to say before you kept interrupting me is that's the stupidest fucking thing that I've ever heard. Not even the most conservative Republicans Not even the most MAGA of Republicans agree with what you're saying. Okay? Sure, Austin, whatever you say, except for the fact that what you just said is the stupidest fucking thing that I've ever heard. Now, if you'd like to come back up and have a conversation, you're more than welcome to re-request, but you're not going to because you know that I'm right. I would love for you to give me an example of any Republican senators who said that adding immigration judges was a bad thing, because immigration judges would have gotten people who weren't supposed to be here on asylum out of here quicker. That's the whole point. That's why James Lankford, the second most conservative Republican in existence in the Senate, wrote that into the bill. It's so that we can get rid of people who aren't supposed to be here. God damn, dude, you are really fucking stupid. I honestly can't believe it. Poor Austin. Also, he couldn't answer the question. Oh, no, not a silly lib. The guy who comes in and trolls every single night and never comes up because he's too scared. Oh, no. Did you get muted? Oh, no. Oops. Oh, Austin re-requested. Okay, there we go. So, Austin, which Republican senators said that having more immigration judges would be a bad thing?
Don't be afraid.
If you say that one more time, I'll just drop you again. I asked you a question. I said, which Republican senators said that immigration judges, more of them, would be a bad thing? Go. Which one said that? Who said that? Because you're just making that up.
I didn't tell you.
I know you didn't tell me that.
You're
just making it up.
You're putting words in my mouth.
You're making it up.
That's what you're doing.
I know.
Or something else.
You're literally making shit up now. So stop making shit up and explain to me why more immigration judges would mean that. Holy shit, dude. Would you? Okay. You know what? I'll tell you what. Why don't you give your explanation as to why more immigration judges would mean that more immigration would happen? Go.
The flow of immigration is one of the most important things that can happen in terms of what occurs in America. When you are an immigrant with no money, no job, and no place to go, and you multiply that 100,000 times in 1 year, that's critical. We need to make sure that the economic structure of America is such a way that you don't overrun the system like what happened in New York City.
That's not what happened in New York. Great. That's not what happened in New York.
Thank you very much.
That's not what happened in New York City, number one. And number two, when you talk about immigration judges, what you've literally just described is the antithesis of what Republicans and Democrats both agree more immigration judges and more immigration courts would do. Because the problem that we have is people coming to America seeking asylum. And the problem is they have to wait so long for their court dates that people are simply stuck here. And so the people that are sitting here waiting to be adjudicated are stuck in America. So why do you want people that aren't supposed to be in America here longer than they're supposed to be? Why do you want that?
Thank you very much for the question. And here's the answer. Simply because when you have too many people coming in 1 year.
That's not the question I asked you. That's not the question I asked you. No, stop and listen to the question I'm asking you. Don't read off your fucking sheet or whatever it is, your dialogue tree. Listen to the question I'm asking you. I didn't ask about people coming in. I didn't ask about any of that. We have an existing problem. There is a backlog of people who are seeking asylum who need their cases adjudicated. They are waiting years for their cases to be heard. A lot of those people will not be granted asylum in the United States. If they're not granted asylum, they get sent back to their country. I assume that you would want those people to be sent back to their country if they're not going to be granted asylum in the United States, right?
You just think
I would assume that you would want those people to be sent back to their country if they're not going to be granted asylum in the United States, right?
You're setting me up.
No, I'm not setting you up. I'm asking you a simple question. Do you want people sent back to their country if they're not going to be granted asylum, yes or no?
Of course.
Cool. Then why is it that you want for them to wait years to be sent back to their country instead of months?
You're making a mistake.
I'm not making any mistake. What I'm doing is I'm explaining to you...
You're assuming.
No, I'm not assuming anything. I'm explaining to you what Republicans and Democrats both understand, which is why they wanted to add 1,500 new immigration judges so that those cases could be adjudicated quicker and we could reduce the backlog. That isn't a brand new thing that just happened under Joe Biden. It's been happening for years.
You only assume that the judges only receive asylum seeking
I never said that. I never said that. There was no point in time. There was no point in time that I ever said that judges only receive asylum seeking cases. But the problem is with the backlog of asylum seeking cases. So what you've just done is you just put words in my mouth, or you're assuming that I assume something that I don't. I am trying to tell you that we probably may even want the same thing, and that same thing happens to be that if there's people that aren't supposed to be in the United States, their cases should be adjudicated within months and not years. Why can't we agree on that? And if we agree on that, we should have more immigration judges, just like James Lankford wrote in his bill. The second most conservative Republican senator in the whole of the fucking Senate.
Okay, you're snapping.
I'm not snapping. You're literally just not listening to the words coming out of my mouth, and you're trying to push whatever fucking agenda you want, and you're going off on another fucking area that you want. You're not listening to the words coming out of my mouth, and you won't answer the questions because you know that I'm right. There is no justification to not add more immigration judges.
Take a deep breath.
If you tone police me one more time, I'm going to drop you. I'll do whatever the fuck I want. My name is right up here. This is my live. If you want to do your own live, Austin, and do it however the fuck you want, then go start your own live. Oh, wait. You have 10 followers.
That's right, because I'm
good. Because you're a bigoted piece of shit, and no one would probably listen to you. Also, your takes are fucking stupid. You are literally trying to argue something that even the staunchest Republicans in the Senate agree with me on. That is the stupidest fucking argument that you could make. You could argue with me and make an argument about other shit, but literally the most conservative Republicans in all of the Senate all agree that we need more judges to adjudicate people. Let's get them out of here if they don't deserve to be here. I agree with that. Why don't you? Oh, wait, that's right. Because you're just a bigoted piece of shit and you don't want brown people here. Got it. That's the part that you won't say out loud. You're just a disingenuous fuck. Oh, probably, Neely. User, hi, did you vote for Donald Trump?
Hi, Matt.
Hi, did you vote
hear
for
me?
Donald Trump?
Fuck no.
Okay, that's great, friend, but I'm just looking to talk Trump voters right now.
Oh, okay.
But I appreciate you, friend. I hope you have a good night. Okay, take care, friend. Guys, I appreciate all of you. I'm glad you're here, but just looking to talk to Trump supporters at the moment. Please, just Trump supporters. If you voted for Donald Trump, you can call in. Please continue to help out with the gift goal, with tapping the screen. I appreciate you guys doing all the things. 1959 raid? I don't know what that is, but welcome in. Welcome. 1959 raid. Brett? Is that a Brett thing? Is that a Brett thing? Guys, the no calling while driving thing is literally that's just hosts are not allowed to do that. They can be on the phone. Doesn't matter. We don't have to worry about that, okay? Again, these fucking people, I swear to God. That is the dumbest fucking argument. My God. All right, let's see here. Guys, we got close to 200 people over in the tube. We've got a little over 750 people here. We're just over 30 minutes in, kind of just getting started. Glad you guys are here. Thanks, Mia. Thanks, friend. Hey, I want to say thank you to Jay, who said that guest, I assume he was talking about the first guest, who just said that in front of an LEO and SRO to be exact. Got him. Well, thank you, Jay. I appreciate that. Yeah. American nationalist. Oh, well, that's interesting. American nationalist, why don't you come up and have a conversation? Because it seems like you've got a lot to say in the chat. So. No Nemo tonight. He messaged me earlier. So. Trady days. Oh, is Torta? Yeah. Well, Torta is definitely banned here, so he can fuck right off. Let's see. All right. Trady or Traddy, they've also been invited up. Torta is trash, just useless. They just try to clip farm and rage bait. Also, they say terrible, terrible things. Oh, yeah, Brett. He's absolutely... Torta is permanent banned on mine, and the only way he can get up here is if he tries to come up on like a backup, some weird backup account or something. Well, American nationalists, since you are too afraid to come up, I guess you're just going to have to get your First Amendment right taken away in the chat. He brought stats from 1959. Oh, God. Once again, guys, if you voted for Trump, hop in the box. Let's have a chat, or you can call up over on the phone line. I know when we have a guest up on TikTok, the phone line doesn't get answered, but now there's no one here, so if you'd like to call in, now's your chance. I know, right? Tortas, the sandwiches are absolutely delicious. I know, right? MAGA keyboard warriors, they're so brave. And then the minute that they get an invite to come on up and chat in front of, nearly 900 people, they're like, no, never mind. Oh, all right. Traddy says, ask me up. Okay, fine. Hi, is it Traddy or Trady?
Trady days.
Trady, hi. Real quick.
Yeah.
How old are you and what state did you vote in?
I vote Democrat, and I am a woman who's not going to tell her age, but I just wanted to say...
Nope. Sorry. You absolutely have to for TikTok purposes. So how old are you and what state are you in? Like, that's how it works. So how old are you? And you got to come off mute. And yeah, so. How old are you, Trady?
Am I on?
Yep.
Oh, I'm older than 30. I vote Democrat.
So how old are you?
38.
Thank you. God, that wasn't so hard. And what state are you in?
I'm in California.
Great. And you said you're a Democrat?
I am.
Great. Well, we're just looking for people who are Trump supporters.
Right. And all I'm saying to the people in the chat is that insulting people is not debating.
And what's your point? If you don't like my style, you could just scroll. It's real simple. Okay?
Not just that. And I don't mean, I came up here because I was just going to show how easy it is to say your name or say your age and what state you're from. Hi, I am 35 and I am from the 1-star rated Texas. That's where I'm from. Secondly, and I'm not going to keep you long, dude, because I'm tired. But like, people like when they say shit like that, like, do they think like these are like technically actually debates? Like, I mean, yes, it's a debating thing, but like nobody offers their P1 or their P2 or anything like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not hosts. I'm saying like the people that come up here. These like, I hate when people try to like it's ACAB for even like grammar policing and debate policing too. Like,
I'm sure she didn't like the way that I was going after that first guy, because he was a bigoted piece of shit, and I'm not. I think that, Brett, I think people are under the impression that the Democrats are they're and the liberals and the people on the left are supposed to be nice and they're supposed to be respectful. Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck all of you bigoted, racist, misogynist pieces of shit. And if you come up here spouting your racist, bigoted bullshit, I'm going to throw it right back at you and I'm going to make you look exactly the fuck like that. So fuck off and don't fucking tone police me.
And I co-sign on that, because if y'all know anything about me, I say fuck a lot, and I call out people. I get arrested for it, but I do call people out. Much love, brother. I'm bouncing.
All right, later, Brett. We love you.
Later, brother.
Yeah, Trady, no credibility or no facts. That's why you ran away when you got called out. Okay, honey. Best of luck to you. Hi, thanks for calling the stream. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Yes, I did.
Okay, how old are you and what state did you vote in?
What was that?
How old are you and what state did you vote in?
I am 40 years old, and I'm in Oahu, Hawaii.
Okay, thank you. Why do you still support Donald Trump as of July 2026?
Because he's exposing everything what you guys are doing. You're evil people. You're getting paid along with the other streamers, bro, from the evil people that are pushing the same narrative. You guys all say the same stuff.
I'm getting paid. Who am I getting paid by? Who's paying me?
That Chinese fucking guy that fucking hates America, that's funding all this freaking bullshit.
Why haven't I gotten my check yet? I've been doing this for like a year and a half, and I haven't gotten a single... Dude, this is bullshit. Where do I sign up to get my check?
You're paid to lie. You're a fucking actor, dude.
Brett, I know you don't I don't get paid either.
Donald Trump is the best president.
I'll tell you what, bro. If you can prove, I'll tell you what, bro. If you can,
gas.
Hey, bro.
I'm paying lower gas.
You're lying. You're not paying lower gas. All right, so you live in Hawaii? So you live in Hawaii?
I live in a Democrat state, yes.
Hold on. You live in Hawaii?
Here, let's check. It's under $5.
You live in Hawaii, so let's check. Let's check Hawaii gas prices. It's real easy. It's weird because I hate to break this to you, but we can actually check
Trump on gas prices. You know it's fucking Democrat fucking policies and their taxes.
Oh, really? It's not the Iran war?
Oh, yeah, really.
It's not the Iran war?
Really.
It's not the Iran war?
Fuck the Iranians. Use American gas, motherfucker.
Okay, buddy.
Drill, baby, drill.
But that's not how that works. The Iran war shut down the Strait of Hormuz, which choked. If you would
fuck
stop,
how you guys think it works.
It's not how I think it works. It's the global economy. Donald
You're
Trump
just
himself.
telling me this is how it works.
Hey, if you would stop talking for a second, I could explain it to you. But
Fuck,
if you don't want me,
to what? One little fucking pedophile bitch boy. Fuck you.
I'm not talking about Donald Trump. I'm talking.
Yeah, you're talking about fucking Obama's a fucking pedophile. You know that shit.
Really? Could you prove it?
And a crackhead.
Awesome. Could you prove it?
Awesome.
Can you prove it? Awesome. Can you prove it?
Yes, we can.
Sure, great. Show me the
when
proof.
She was on Ellen and her ding ding was fucking swinging back and forth.
Yeah, you're just lying. Anyways, hey, I just want to point out something to you that you're so dumb that
we're
Donald
bigots.
Trump.
We're bigots. I got more Manellan in.
Anyways, I just want to point out something to you that Donald Trump himself, and I put you on hold, by the way, because I'm not going to have you say anything else. Yeah, I know. There you go. You hung up, you racist piece of shit. Donald Trump himself said that we were 4 weeks away from running out of oil. Okay? Just FYI. Just want to point that out to you. Okay? If you don't believe me, hi, thanks for calling the stream. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, how old are you and what state are you in?
31, Georgia.
Okay, I'm just going to put you on a brief hold. We'll be right back with you. Well, I have to say, thank you to my boss. He says, yo, I'm your boss. This is from Ari, who's actually my boss, who paid me. I can't even say the amount of money because it's so high. But that's my actual fucking boss who fucking paid me. Sorry, not the Chinese government. Oops. Also, thank you to Tammy, who hates Traddy so much in the chat that they've got to get booted. So, goddamn, that sucks for you, Traddy. Brutal. Brutal. Mods, I don't see them at the moment, but if you see them, you can kick them. Yeah, W's, Ari. W to my real boss. Thank you very much. By the way, for that last caller, since, I don't know what I'm talking about, and I'm lying, I don't know, maybe you believe this guy.
Also, we run out of reserves in about 4 weeks. There are reserves all over the world, and we would really run out. And there'll be a time when you wouldn't be able to get it. And you want to see Bedlam? Also, we run out of reserves in about 4 weeks. There are reserves all over the world, and we would really run out. And there'll be a time when you wouldn't be able to get it. And you.
Donald Trump said that on June 18th of this year. But I guess, I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about, right? Anyways, crazy stuff. Oh, boy. Anyways. Guys, keep booping the screen. Keep doing all the good things. If you want to offer additional support, you can do so via links in my bio. We're going to reset that gift goal. Thank you guys so much for clearing it out. And we're going to go ahead and we are going to get to this next caller. I really do appreciate you guys hanging out. Like I said, Nemo is not here tonight. I know he misses you guys, but I'm sure he will be back soon. Let's get to this next caller. Caller, thank you for holding for a moment. We really appreciate it. Could you remind us one more time? You said you were, I believe, 31, and what state was it?
Georgia.
Georgia, thanks so much. Why do you still support Donald Trump as of July 2026?
I mean, a lot of reasons, man. For one, I would say, doubling, say, the standard deductions, making it permanent in the BBB. Allowing Americans, especially in the medium and lower class. It originally started in the Tax Act, or the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act in 2017, but again, they touched base on it here again in the BBB, USMCA agreement, which replaced NAFTA, a bunch of stuff, the Abraham Accords.
Well, hold on. The USMCA, Donald Trump did away with the USMCA. He said that it was a bad deal, even though he was the one who came up with it. I'm confused.
Did you not? Wait, hold on. Did you not hear what I said, though?
I thought you said that you liked the USMCA. Am I wrong?
So hold on. When first of all, when did Donald Trump enact the USMCA?
As soon as NAFTA expired.
Okay. And then when was it done away with?
this term.
Okay, and then what did we get out of it, that particular point in time? There's a specific reason.
What I'm confused. What are you saying? What did we get out of the USMCA? Like what were the benefits of the USMCA? Is that what you're asking me?
Right.
Well, I mean, number one, it basically expanded and made cheaper regional trade, whereas the tariffs made regional trade far more expensive and much more onerous. So it was a better trade deal overall. In fact, Donald Trump even said so when he passed when he replaced NAFTA with it. That was his whole point. So basically,
it was good.
What's that?
And then now what changed? So it sounds like you agreed that it was good. So then you agree. And then
it was
now
basically a rehash of NAFTA. I mean, it wasn't like it was anything all that special or innovative, but okay.
Fine. What changed whenever Donald Trump took us out of the USMCA? What was then going on with Donald Trump in the world, especially with import?
Nothing. He just decided to do it because he wanted to do his stupid tariff plan, and he fucked us over. And then the Supreme Court. Hold on. So,
I'm sorry. Hold on. You said nothing.
Sir.
You said nothing,
and
then
nothing.
You said other than this stupid tariff plan.
Yeah, other than a stupid tariff plan. That's right. Because what you're trying to say is because other than Donald Trump wanting to do his tariff plan, there was no reason to remove us from the USMCA.
So is it not fair to say that the reason why he took us out of the USMCA was specifically so that he could then enact his tariff plan?
Yes, that was the reason why he took us out of the USMCA. But the way that you worded your question was like, oh, there must have been some like real reason in the world, which there wasn't. He just did it for no reason at all, which was to do his tariff plan, which was no reason at all because his tariff plan has been a complete, absolute failure. The Supreme Court has struck down his tariffs. They've been a failure top to bottom. They've started to cause the inflation that we knew we were going to see. And prices have gone up across the board. Companies have raised their prices. It's just been an absolute.
We didn't see any inflation until the Iran war. So why was inflation at a 5-year low?
That's not true.
To the Iran war.
That's not true. That's not true.
Really? So then explain to me why inflation was at a 5-year low previous to the Iran war.
The only reason that tariffs didn't cause the inflation yet was because, number one, there's a time lag effect. So by the time, because it takes time for the tariffs to be implemented, you know what economic policy lag is, I assume, or do you need me to explain it to you?
Yeah, no.
Okay, cool.
I understand.
Well, if you understand economic policy lag, then why would you be saying something like that? Then that's a stupid thing to say. Because if you're a smart guy and you know what economic policy lag is, then you wouldn't say something stupid like that, right?
So hold on, because
okay, cool. I'm glad you wouldn't say something stupid like that. So then now that we agree that economic policy lag is a thing. No, I'm talking now. So now that we agree that economic policy, I'm sorry, I'm talking now. I let you talk. So now that we agree that I'm so sorry, I am in the middle of talking now. I'm explaining something. Don't interrupt me. I'm explaining something. I'll let you talk in a minute. I'll let you talk in a minute. Please don't interrupt me. I'm explaining something. So now that we agree that economic policy lag is a thing, the reason that we didn't see inflation right away, there's two reasons. Number one, economic policy lag. But then the number two reason is that because all of the tariffs weren't implemented at the same time in the way that the plan said. So the predicted inflation based on Donald Trump's original plan didn't come to fruition because the original inflation didn't happen because Donald Trump's original plan wasn't implemented in the way that economists thought that it was going to be implemented. It took more time to come through and filter through the economy. Even though the Supreme Court struck down a bunch of the tariffs, we still saw an increase in prices. We know that for a verified fact because Amazon raised their prices because of the tariffs, Walmart raised their prices because of the tariffs, a number of other countries, Procter & Gamble, etc., etc. We can go through the list. Major companies in the United States of America all raised their prices. That's inflation. They did so directly because of the tariffs. So, it just took more time than we thought it was going to. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, so you're inferring that again that his tariffs are the reason for this. However, again, as I argued previous to that, we didn't see that previous to the
I didn't say
Iran
it
war.
was
And
the
I would say
only.
that
I didn't say
tariffs.
it was the
So,
only
so, okay,
reason.
I let
Excuse
you
me. I didn't
speak
say it
there
was the only
uninterrupted,
reason.
right?
Now you're putting
Hold
words in
I
my
was
mouth.
can I finish? So I would say that like tariffs can definitely increase the price of some goods that are imported, but they are not the same thing as like an economy-wide inflation. Like inflation is a broad rise in prices across the economy, right? Like the largest surge of the U.S. inflation occurred during 2021 and 2022, right? After COVID-19, right?
Yeah. Why did that
Right?
happen? Because of it, because of the supply chain
Because of the
disruption all around the
failures
world,
of Joe
and because we
Biden.
saw that no.
No. It
Oh,
was
okay,
because
cool.
of
So I guess no
Stop.
one. So I guess
Hold on,
no one
hold on.
else. So
Let
no
me-
one
let me-
else
hold on,
around the
let me
world
finish
saw
my point.
inflation. So no other country around the world saw massive inflation. Just the United States of America because of what Joe Biden did, or did every single major economy around the world see inflation because of the disrupted supply chain?
Yeah, it was a domino effect based off of the world leader.
No, it wasn't. In fact, other countries already started seeing inflation before us, actually.
Commander-in-Chief of the United States of America. They were following the idiocy of the United States Commander-in-Chief, Joe Biden, absolutely. So anyway, if you allow me to finish what I was saying there, right? Economists can generally
you can keep lying if you want, but I could actually show you that the inflation in countries like Germany and the UK started rising before the United States even did. But if you want to lie, that's fine. But I guess they were just following our lead, right? Even though I can literally prove to you that the European G8 nations saw inflation start to rise before us, but apparently they were just following our lead, guys. Also, Joe Biden did such a bad job that we had the best economic recovery of any G8 nation. In fact, the Wall Street Journal called us the envy of the world by the end of Joe Biden's term.
Yeah, it's so funny how you continue to pivot away. As soon as I say something about COVID-19, you jump on it like it's some sort of prey. I'm obviously not even trying to debate you on COVID-19 right now. We started with tariffs. So if you want to get back to tariffs, we can continue.
You're right. We can get back to tariffs now that I proved you wrong on that. Absolutely.
You didn't prove me wrong. As I just said, I can.
Sure, I did. You just lied about the fact that the United States caused the domino effect of inflation when, in fact, the European nations and the G8 were already starting to see the effects of inflation beforehand. Also, my microphone is louder than yours, so this isn't going to work if you keep trying to talk over me. So anyways, if you want to get back to tariffs, I can easily prove to you that tariffs caused inflation because they literally said that they increased prices because of tariffs, all of these major companies. So when you look at inflation of goods, it was directly caused because of that, in addition to gas prices going up because of the Iran war, et cetera, et cetera. There, of course, are other factors. I'm not saying it's the only factor, but it was a very major contributing factor for the increase in the price of goods. It's really simple economics. You should know this.
So then explain to me then why is inflation not through the roof? Why is it still lower than half of what it was under Joe Biden's presidency, assuming that Donald Trump did all these terrible things?
If you want me to answer your question, I'll answer it. It's very simple. It's very simple.
I don't want you to answer.
You're putting a rhetorical question because you don't want me to actually answer it, because it's actually a really simple answer, because you know that I'll blow a hole in your entire premise if I answer your question.
So you can continue to monologue for fucking 45 minutes?
You just asked me a question. Do you want me to answer the question or not?
You guys talk a whole bunch about a bunch of nonsense and not even realistic facts just to make yourself seem like you know what you're talking about. But
okay, bud, whatever you say. You can just keep lying. It's fine.
You immediately cut me off to go on some fucking tantrum on COVID-19, right? That's what you do. That's what you're led to do.
You were the one who pivoted to COVID-19 and you started talking about why Joe Biden went on. Okay, bud, whatever you say.
I'll tell you what, okay? It's so funny to me because you guys are obviously still the party of Jim Crow, and it fucking plays out every
now we're
day.
Pivoting to racism because you got cooked on economy? Cool.
I'm just laughing internally at a point, right? So again, just because tariffs,
guys,
right,
we're pivoting to race. Oh, I thought we were pivoting to racism. Are we not pivoting to racism? You want to pivot back to the economy now? Because what are we doing? I got whiplash now. What are we doing?
Hold on, I'm not allowed to make a side point? Did you not make a side point? And again, I said one thing. That doesn't mean that I was
No, it just sounded like you wanted to pivot away from the economy because I was about to explain to you the answer to your question that you don't want me to answer.
Was my next statement about making an observation?
Do you want me to answer your question or not? I guess you don't.
No,
you just want a monologue? Okay, cool.
I want you to be quiet. Just be quiet.
No, I'm good. I'm going to answer your question. So the reason why I'm louder than you, and you can try to keep talking over me, but it's fine. Now you just said we're the party of Jim Crow again. Okay. All right. So I'm going to try this again. So here's the deal.
Hey, what's this?
So again, anyways, here's the deal. The reason why... Oh, and he hung up because he's a little bitch boy. Okay. So the reason why... Because he asked a question. Okay. He asked a question. He said, why is it still only half of what happened under Joe Biden? It's real simple. It's because we're still not in a situation where we have an entire global supply chain disruption. Like, that was a once-in-a-lifetime global event. Obviously, the tariffs aren't as big as that was. And what's happening in the fucking Strait of Hormuz is still not as big as that was. It's a problem. It's causing inflation. But it's not a once-in-a-lifetime, a generational economic event disrupting global supply chains. It's really fucking simple. Also, you kept saying that the Democrats are the party of Jim Crow. That statement doesn't make any sense, and it's interesting that you really wanted to pivot to that point. Thank you to Jay, one more time, who said, those Trump phones obviously have lead paint on them, for fuck's sake. Yeah, I agree, Jay. Yeah, apparently Joe Biden caused all of the inflation all across the planet, apparently, guys. Crazy. Yeah, dude, are you kidding me? I can't even... Are you trying to explain the party switch or the Southern strategy or Dixiecrats to that guy? Please. He was too fucking stupid. Absolutely not. Abso-fucking-lutely not. Absolutely not. Hilarious. All right, let's see here. Now then. Want to show you guys something here, because caller just didn't seem to get it, but allow me to help you out. Here we go. Literally, all of the inflation all across Europe rose at exactly the same fucking time. It was already going up, but Pretend like that it was our fault, that Joe Biden somehow did this. Now, if Joe Biden and the U.S. economy caused the spike in inflation, these graphs would look drastically different. Okay? There's Q4 of 2022 at 9.4% in the UK. Here's Q4 of 2022 at 7.10% in the United States. Here's Q4 of 2022 at 11.75% in Italy. Here's France. Q4 2022, 6%. Here's Germany. Q4 2022, 8.5%. Here's Q4 of Canada. Oh, I'm sorry. Canada peaked out at Q2 of 2022. I guess Canada didn't get the memo that they were being affected by us. Oops. Weird, guys. But, domino effect from us, even though it either happened all at the same time or before us. But tell me again, bud, how we caused it. God damn, dude, you really shot yourself in the foot with that argument. That's a bad one. You don't see the Dow on those. See, that's the type of thing where, like, it's so dumb to blame that stuff on Biden. There's things that I won't blame on Donald Trump that I understand are just a result of the global economy. So when you ask me a question, why is it still half of this? It's very simple. Hey, Dean. Hey, bud. It's because we didn't have a global supply chain disruption like this for as long as we did. There you go. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Let's see what we got here.
So, Matt, how are you?
Hi, David. Did you vote for Donald Trump? David, hello. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Yeah, Donald Trump is terrible, dude. Have you seen what he has been doing in my country? Donald Trump responsible for he's gonna deport 27,000 Colombians from the United States. Do you know that?
I did. Are you Colombian, David?
Yeah. He's responsible for the government of mine being now allied with the United States. The United States government is going to be allied with Colombia because of our current president. Our current president is called Abelardo de la Espriella. He's an ally of Donald Trump and Marco Rubio. That means that now the United States military is going to be deployed in Colombia when the and also that means that there are going to be a lot of deportations in the United States.
David, listen, your connection is pretty bad. You're cutting in and out, but I do know what you're talking about, and I am really sorry about that. But I'm gonna.
Yeah.
But hey, I also wanted to tell you, I was rooting for you guys against Switzerland. I just wanted to tell you I was rooting for you against Switzerland. Sorry about that.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, it is a terrible government. Like, I don't want the United States, especially because they hate Latin America. There was a recording of Donald Trump insulting Latin America. He literally insulted the Spanish language. He's the worst. Well, have a good day.
Yeah, I listen, David. I agree with you. And we know. I just want you to know we appreciate our friends in Colombia, and there's going to be a day when we have much better relations with all of our friends in South America. And I'm really sorry that things are going the way that it is right now. Okay, we just want you to know that there's plenty of supporters of you here now. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that my country now gonna be influenced by the United States government led by Donald Trump is terrible. Like, I would rather be having any other president. If there was gonna be an alliance, we can be like another president.
Yeah, I mean, we absolutely would rather have any other president, friend. We agree with you. We support you. Okay. So.
By the way, do you know that Jacob is gonna go to Jubilee?
Yes.
I think
I am aware. We're looking forward to it. It's going to be this weekend. So fingers crossed he has a good time. So, but
cool. Yeah, I'm supporting Jacob. I hope he does incredibly.
Absolutely. Well, listen, David, I'm going to let you go so we can talk to some Trump supporters. But I just want you to know that you have our support, friend. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right,
have a good day, Matt.
All right. Bye. All right, we appreciate you, David. I'm sorry that our president is making your life worse. I really am. Sorry. And I meant what I said too. I really was rooting for Colombia over Switzerland, especially once the US was knocked out. I really want a team from the Americas to take it, and I didn't want it to be Argentina. So I was really pulling for Colombia. Oh well. C'est la vie. C'est la vie. All right, once again, guys, if you voted for Donald Trump, you can request on up, or you can call in. Either way. Hope you guys are doing well tonight. It's Thursday night. Just call Trump. He'll get it reversed. Yeah, probably. Maggie on the tube says, I'm starting to think you're not even Lebanese. Okay, I mean, I don't know. I don't know why I'd have that, but I guess I'm just a faker. Thanks for calling the stream. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Yes, I did.
Okay, how old are you and what state did you vote in?
I am 18. I'm sorry, above 18. I'm 32, and New York City.
Okay. Why do you still support Donald Trump as of July 2026?
Actually, I don't as of July 2026. It's been actually before that, but I unfortunately did vote for him, and regret it massively. I am now paying upwards of $1,200 or $1,300 a month in health insurance, like including the payment and then co-pays. I get a little tax break, but nothing crazy. So like $1,000, $2,000 a month, let's say, depends if I get sick or not. Co-pays are a bitch. I'm sorry, I don't know if I can curse.
No, it's fine.
All right, thank you. I've been hit by 3 motor vehicles. I gotta get new X-rays, MRIs, this and that, deductibles. It's a whole confusing process, and they made it so confusing on purpose. Some people can be their own lawyer, take a case pro se and, maybe at least lose gracefully, but there's no way to win with these other people. It's just like, hey, we say you are going to make this amount of money this year based on what you made last year. And I'm like, but how can you say that? I could be dead in a few months, and not make anything. So you're charging me for something that I'm hypothetically gonna be, for as far as taxes or whatever. And it's just terrible. I agree with you completely as of today, and yeah, it's just that's all I have to say, really.
Hey, listen, friend. I understand. I'm glad you've seen kind of seen the light. It would be great if I could just ask as we get into the midterms. I'm not sure what part of New York you live in. Are you in the city? Are you?
I'm in Queens. I'm in Queens.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm 20 minutes off from the city.
I used to live in Brooklyn myself, man. So I live in
neighbors.
We were. I live in Boston now, but I used to live in. I used to live off the G train.
My
Okay.
brother's in Boston. Oh, nice. Wow, really? So we were really neighbors.
We were really neighbors. Because for those people who are watching us right now, they should know that the G train is the only train that doesn't pass through Manhattan. It's the only one. The G train goes through Queens and Brooklyn, and it doesn't go into Manhattan. So just as an FYI. Anyways, listen, friend, I just want to ask you when you go into the voting booth, in November, I want you to remember this, because you may not agree with everything that the Democrats want, but I can tell you this. They want lower healthcare costs, and they are actually trying to do things to lower healthcare costs. And even if that's a single issue voter for you, if that's what you are, I would really strongly recommend that you reconsider your vote on that point. Okay, my friend?
All right, yeah, no, for sure. Actually, I just want to say one more thing. So as far as Democrat and Republican, I believe both are inherently corrupt. but I do believe Democrats fight for the rights of like basic care, food, water, shelter, clothing. It's the little things that the little folks living off the beaten path, like appreciate. Like voters like us, I guess you could say. But yeah, I just it's picking the best of two evils at this point, But I'm gonna keep it in mind. I was so afraid to vote again, I knew Mamdani was gonna win, so I didn't vote for her at all, just because I'm like have like a PTSD now from voting, because look what happened with Trump. But yeah, I'm not gonna make the same mistake 3 times, I guess this time. But yeah.
All right.
I'll take it easy. I'll take it. Write it down. Thank you.
All right. Take care, man. Take care.
Jeez.
Look, one thing I want to say. There are some Democrats that are not great. They take APAC money. They are not really for the people. I agree with you. There are. But you're going to find on the whole, friend, if you're still listening, and for the rest of you that are still listening, you are going to find there are more genuine Democrats than there are Republicans. There are more Democrats that are fighting for the rights of people, that are fighting for working class people on the left than there are on the right. I will not say that it's the lesser of two evils. I won't say that it's two wings of the same bird, two sides of the same coin. I don't like those terms. There is a distinct difference between the Democrats and the Republicans. And the people on the left, on the whole, not all, but on the whole, they care to a degree. Sorry, but they really do. And we need more of those people in office. We need more progressives in office is what we need. We need more people like Mamdani in office, friends. That's what we need. We need more Mamdanis, because look what he's done in New York. Look what he's done. He is doing the thing. I suck at that. He's talking the talk, walking the walk. Also, for real, the G train is the only line in all of New York City that doesn't pass through Manhattan, which is probably why it's generally considered to be one of the shittiest subway lines in all of New York City. Just FYI, there's that too. For those of you who are curious, this green squiggle, this green line that runs diagonal here, it's over here on this side. It runs this is hard to do backwards. It runs like up this way into Queens. Yeah. That's the G train. And the G train goes up to Court Square, and it comes all the way down over here, and it ends at Church Ave, right down there. And that's it. It never passes into Manhattan, and there is no other train in all of New York City that doesn't run through Manhattan. Every single other one does. So, it's kind of funny. There you go. Now you know. Knowing is half the battle. Go, Joe. So. Galactic Macaroni, the G train is the worst. I will fight you on that. I'll fight you on that. Once again, guys, happy that you're here on Thursday night with me. We're hanging out. We're trying to have some conversations. If you voted for Donald Trump, you can hop in the box. Elijah, if you're a if you're a Trump supporter, you're welcome to hop in the box. If you're over on the tube or on Twitch, you're welcome to give a ring. Give a ring. Call in. Let's have a... Dean, the subways are fine in New York. I live there. I lived there for years. I never had an issue. Not once. I mean, when my parents lived there, like in the very early 80s, like right before I was born, that might have been a little different. 40 plus years ago, the crime situation in New York was a little different. But now, no. Last time I was there with my daughter, we went on the subway. Like, please, it's fine. All right, let's see here. I'm going to show you guys this. Let's do that. Back here. I'm going to do one other thing here, show you guys. Oh, by the way, I guess I can't play the video for you on screen because of the I don't want to get the copyright thing happening, but I wanted to let you guys know I did put a video up. I did put a video up on my screen and on my page, excuse me. And the amount that we raised for the Victory Fund was $260, and I made that donation today. I just want to tell you guys I'm really proud of you, and I just wanted to say thank you so much to everyone who contributed. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you. In fact, I'll show you guys right now. And my favorite part is the last line. I really want you guys to all go and watch the video, though. It's the newest video on my page that's not pinned, because I found a salsa version of We Are Charlie Kirk. I know. I am sure that whoever's looking at the donations is like enjoying that. I really hope so. But this is all thanks to you guys. I really appreciate it. And I hope that everyone who got a shirt or anything or a tank top or a mug, I hope you guys enjoy it. The merch is still up there for anyone who wants it. And Erika and I were talking about maybe we'll keep it up for a little while. I don't know if you guys still want it. Oh, Kylie, we listened to the reggae version. It's still up there. So for anyone who wants to grab something, feel free. And we were even talking about maybe a couple of other design ideas. So if anyone has any ideas, feel free to send them my way if there's anything you might like. But it was fun. It was fun. I had a really good time. The mugs should be dishwasher safe, CT. I do believe that they are. I think we could check on that, but I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. Let's see. I think it was this one. Wait. What, John, you don't like it? I don't know. I thought it was pretty good. I thought that was pretty banging. Anyways, I included that in the video because I was like, oh boy, that it was just too good. Anyways, if you guys get a chance, please go interact with the video. I'd appreciate it and get some eyes on it. Mainly because I like getting more attention to the Victory Fund. I really like them. If anyone wants to make a donation directly to them, victoryfund.org. Please do. I would play that one, Keena, but the last time I did, I got a copyright. So I don't know. I feel like maybe I shouldn't. But if anyone wants to, try to type in "We Are Charlie Kirk Reggae." You'll find it. All right, let's see here. All right. Well, this has been fun when we had like people to talk to. I guess we don't have anyone to talk to now. It's good times though. It's on the tube, absolutely. Guys, if you are over on the tube or you're on Twitch, feel free to hop up. You can call in. That number is above my head. It's also pinned in the chat. Let's see what else we got here. Invite up Aaron. Guys, can we not have like friendlies fighting in the chat? Let's not. We don't need that. Come on, guys. It's okay. Korea, if you're a Trump supporter, sure. Parkas will fight everyone. I mean, okay. Fair. I believe that. Oh, you guys are funny. We've gotten a couple of the stolen valors. Also, this is a video of NPR interviewing.
You've called for
interviewing Doug Wilson, who is Pete Hegseth's pastor or whatever the fuck. He actually invited Doug Wilson to come and give a sermon earlier this year at the Pentagon. Stolen farm valor last night, right? The guy didn't know the price of a bushel of soybean. $270? Popcorn is on Roxy's live debating Val. Oh, God. I bet that's funny. Anyways, this is Doug Wilson on NPR being interviewed by Layla Fadel.
America's history is
protected by the 19th Amendment. You've called for repealing women's right to vote, which is protected by the 19th Amendment.
Right.
Why?
Because it's a good idea. No,
A lot of women wouldn't think so.
well, a lot of women wouldn't agree. All right, but this is one of my favorite questions now too. This is not an XXXY chromosome issue. Because I don't want women voting as individuals, because I don't want men voting as individuals. So what I envision is a system that we have practiced in our church here for 4 decades, and that is household voting. Okay, so in our polity, in our church system, about 7% of the votes are cast by women, because we have a number of women who are heads of their households.
So, for example, I'm a woman who's not married, who doesn't have children, and who is Muslim. So in a future Christian theocracy where the 19th Amendment is repealed, what is my role in public life? Do I get to vote? Do I get to run for office? Do I get to do these things?
Holding in this hypothetical. No, you wouldn't hold office because you couldn't vow to uphold the Christian Constitution. And whether you voted or not would have nothing to do with whether you were a woman or not. Whether you voted would be
if I'm the head of my household.
If you're the head of the household, if you were head of the household and Christian, you would vote.
And if I'm head of the household and not Christian,
then that would depend probably on the state, right?
Honestly, the fact that she was even able to sit there and interview him with a fucking straight face blows my mind. There you go, Johnny. That's fucking Sharia law. It's not a scene from The Handmaid's Tale. That's so fucked. Yeah. Y'all kinda. We wants our women's not voting. And they need to dress modestly. And you can only worship the God that we say. Y'all come back now, you hear? I swear to fucking God. All right, let's see what else I had on tap for you guys. Let's see here. I mean, Kristen, you guys also might be witches. That is entirely possible. But honestly, I mean, I wouldn't burn you at the stake. I think it's just fucking cool. That's just me. Yeah, they've quit saying the quiet part quietly. We need more of the witches to fucking curse Doug Wilson. Curse Doug Wilson, please. I don't know what you guys can do, but curse the fuck out of him. Okay? I'm just saying, whatever you need to do, however you need to do it, curse the fuck out of that motherfucker. Also, for good measure, Wowie. What's happening to Mitch McConnell? He's probably still dead. Or like almost dead. But just real quick, while we consider that, while we think about cursing him,
Satan is Lord. Satan is Lord. It feels so good to know that Satan is Lord. Satan is Lord.
just because. Oh, you guys want an update on Mitch McConnell? I talked to Mitch McConnell for 20 minutes this morning. He said that he thinks we should have Medicare for all. He regrets his vote in the second impeachment. Thinks Andy Bashir should run for president. Yeah. Told me his wife is a Chinese spy. You know.
Hello.
Arsh, hi. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Yes, I did.
Okay. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
I'm 20. I live California. I'm 20 years old. I live California. I live California. I'm 20 years old.
Are you a Trump supporter?
Yes, I did.
You did what?
I did Trump supporter. I did.
What year are you born?
I was year born in 2000.
I've talked to him before. We've talked before. No, dude, we're not talking. We're good. Those conversations never work. I know that guy. We've talked before. Those conversations never work. I said no. Don't make me ban you from the live. Okay, don't make me do that. Gosh. Don't. Can I just say thank you to Claudia? Claudia, thank you for the 20 on the Blue app. You're very kind, friend. Thank you very much. It says, this morning Mitch McConnell asked me to send this to you. He sends his best. Well, thank you, Mitch. Claudia. Mitch. Thank you. I appreciate you, friend. Send my regards to Mitch. I want to try something with you guys. I saw this video earlier, and I really want to play it for you from the TikToks, but I don't want us to get Neely, you might be right about that. I'm not sure. Oh, thanks, Crystal. I will be on the lookout. I appreciate you. I got you. I saw your other video too. I saw the other thing that happened, so I will. I want to try this because I want to see if I can maybe play the video without getting a flag. So I want to see if we can do it. So let's see here. Let me see. me see if I can find it. Or maybe we'll have a conversation. Hi, thanks for calling the stream. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay. I'm mainly looking to talk to Trump supporters right now. Was there a reason that you called?
I was about to say, when do you have non-Trump supporters on? When do you got people who want to talk shit about these assholes?
Well, normally I don't do friendly lives, but we really should do some time, maybe like at the end of our lives, where we do have some friendly time. Although, since we've got a
sort
moment,
of like a head-to-head or something, even like
do what?
Some sort of a head-to-head. Like leave it to be some dude who's like, oh, I've watched you. I'm here to. Well, no, because no. Then they'd say I'm sitting here. I want to debate you, not some random dude. So never mind. I don't know. Just it would be great for. I don't know. Sorry, I'm sitting here rambling. Just
You're
like
okay.
you
You're
savage
right,
these fuckers with just. I mean, you point out the facts. You can pull up the facts. You're sitting there in front of your fucking computer and can actually pull up the receipts. And these mules being brought to the water just refuse to even look at the shimmer. Like the weird. It's not even weird. I'm a little bit more than buzzed. I just came home from the bar. I'm bloody. My knuckles are bloody. I just had an altercation with a couple of fucking conservatives about this shit because it really boils down to just what you're actually trying to be about, and these people are fake liars who have some sort of a weird power trip that boils down to being some sort of a weird bigot or mostly racist or just somehow bigoted or hateful towards just like the less fortunate, even though like these people are just normal fucking people. Like, yay, they might have a Cadillac, or yay, they might have a fucking boat that they can sail out onto the freaking sound with. Like, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where,
this world.
Where
yeah,
you
I'm
where you
sorry.
located? No, it's okay. Where are you located at?
I live in Puyallup, Washington.
Okay, I got you. Well, number one, I'm sorry that you got into a fight. I mean, that's never.
Don't be,
never
man.
good,
Don't be. This like this stuff. Like as far as much as I love you too, but like it's put the mic down, grab a pike type shit too, man. Like we've been talking about this now for too long.
Hey,
come the end of his term, watch it turn into not a democracy anymore.
Well, we're gonna have to try to figure out. We're gonna have to try to figure out a way to to move past it. I hear you. If that's what it takes, is what it takes. But we're gonna have to try. But we gotta try to.
They don't care. They don't care about the words. They don't care about the words. They don't care about the laws. The people who can punish right now are the ones who need to be punished.
Well,
and that is just all that it boils down to. Like, it's just we're in a bad state.
Yeah, man. Well, do me a favor. Take some Advil, drink some water, bandage up those knuckles. Bandage up those knuckles because split knuckles are never good. Been there. Get some rest, man. I hear, but I'll tell you what, you've given me something to think about. That maybe we need to do some more friendly time, where folks can call in, where we can have some more friendly discussion. I agree with you. I also think that maybe, especially for our friends on the tube who are members, I was also talking the other day about doing a members only stream for some music stuff, or maybe we should just do friendly time where we can have chats about different things. So I really I think it's not a bad idea. So I say that's a win. So how about that?
Yeah. because not to say I would hate to not have counter arguments or anything, but it would be nice to maybe just have a group to be on the same level. I don't know. No.
I
No,
understand.
I'm gonna go drink some water.
Cool.
I heard what you said, but
Okay.
I'm sitting here trying to bring up reasons why to keep fucking talking. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. And watch you and yeah, I'm gonna drink some water, man. Thank you,
Hey,
man.
friend, you're all good. You're all good, friend. Listen, just take care of yourself, okay? Just remember you need to take care of yourself and be safe, okay? Just do those things for us.
Try, man. Try. Safe's not my option anymore. Unfortunately. All
right. Well, just
hey.
just
You
be
take
safe.
care. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
you
take,
too, friend.
Take care.
All right. This is Stanzi on TikTok. I saw this video earlier. The caption says, "Me if I was Mitch McConnell's doctor." I laughed so hard at this.
Don't you worry. It'll all be over soon. Okay, let's see. Cardiac arrest. Nothing a positive attitude can't fix. You can probably just walk it off, if I'm being honest. I would recommend walking up and down a flight of stairs multiple times a day. I filled your IV with McDonald's Sprite. We like to have fun around here. Have you ever tried fentanyl? Today is your lucky day. Wakey, wakey. It's time for your mystery vaccines. I think this one's gonna make you transgender. You look like you could use some gender-affirming healthcare. I'm gonna smoke in here, by the way. You ever had a Four Loko? You have now, just put it in your IV. Oh, this one's definitely gonna give you autism. Try this. It's Benadryl and pre-workout. I just wanna see what happens. And if you see that bright light, don't be afraid to walk towards it. Run, even. You want a cigarette? This one's gonna make you a homosexual. I can feel it. Hey, I put Malort in your IV. You look like a guy who could use some processed foods right about now. Just out of curiosity, what color would you pick?
She is the fucking funniest. I follow her on TikTok. That's Stanzi. Potenza. Here, I'm gonna put her at in the chat. For those of you who don't know her. She is a legend. I agree. Her shit is just fucking hilarious. Genuinely. Wow. And we got a restriction for that. Okay. Holy cow. Yup. Jeez. That was, I showed it from Instagram. I tried to not show it from TikTok. No, it has nothing to do with the F word. It wasn't a TikTok video. That was an Instagram video. Guys, the restriction is for copyrighted content. Guys, it has nothing to do with saying the F drug name. It says what I got the restriction for. It says it's for unoriginal content. I know what I got the restriction for. The problem with that one is that it's not a 10-minute thing. It's a fucking forever thing. No, you can't. Joey tried to tell me earlier that if I show it that if I put my browser up on the screen and the URL thing is taken away, then it should be fine, but apparently not. I don't know. Oh, no, guys. No. No one. No. It's just. Yeah, it's trash. It's so stupid. Also, I don't know why they wouldn't want people showing videos from TikTok. Like, that one doesn't make any sense to me. Like, why wouldn't you want to show other videos? I don't think the volume has anything to do with it. I mean, the AI, is going to pick it up one way or the other. It's so fucking weird. I asked Joey about it earlier. That was his suggestion, was to do it without the URL showing. That's why I just thought we'd try it. But, well, I always used to play whole videos too, but it just started happening. So, oh well. Oh well. All right, let's see here. They really are. What happens now? They deny my appeal and tell me that I have a restriction for the rest of the live. Probably. It's just silly. I mean, I would get it if it was all like YouTube or Instagram stuff or whatever. But if it's TikTok stuff, like, why wouldn't you want people on TikTok playing TikTok videos or promoting TikTok videos? That's what I don't understand. Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking about maybe restarting. I just might. Hey, guess what? My appeal wasn't approved. I wish I could appeal and say that, but nope. I don't know. Do you guys want me to restart? Put a 1 in the chat if you want to restart. Of course, if you're over on the Tube or on Twitch, you won't go down. Just gonna be on TikTok. So if I don't restart it, we just won't get pushed back to the FYP. Basically, we'll probably maintain our numbers, but because you guys are like to stick around, but. All right, you guys all promise to come back? You pinky swear? Pinky promise? All right, I'm going to go right down and we're going to come right back. Got it? Got it? All right, here we go. Guys, we'll be right back. Guys, if you're on the Tube or on Twitch, we're not going to go anywhere. You're just seeing a blank screen right now, and you're going to the screen's going to come back up in a moment. Hold tight. Everyone on TikTok, we'll be right back. All righty. Tube and everyone else, hold tight. Let me restart this and get the screen back up for you. Bobbity boobity. There we go. We're back. Look how fast that was. Told you it'd be fast. Guys, knock out that live goal real quick and tap the screen. Let's do all the good things. Good job keeping your pinky promise. Let's see. If you're here and you voted for Donald Trump, you'd like to have a conversation, hop in the box. We did West Coast before, now we're doing East Coast. There we go. Okay, Jenny, if you say so. You don't look like a Mima to me, but all right, sure. No paid for, no car payment at my arraignment. Note for the plaintiff. I was tied up in a Brooklyn basement. Face it, not guilty. That's how I stay filthy, richer than Richie. I can feel you real shit. Escargot, my cargo 160 swiftly. You run. Yeah, your crew run. Me, Vicky, can't you see? Sometimes you just... Are you saying you said Bet Mac doesn't know? Do you mean Roxette? Like as in, it must have been love, but it's over now. Like that Roxette? Hi, thanks for calling the stream. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Yes, I did.
Okay. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
Hi, thanks for calling the stream. Did you vote for Donald Trump? Sorry about that. What did you just say? I apologize.
That's okay. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
Honestly, I think both Trump and Biden are a bunch of fucking niggers. You know how these niggers are.
Well, that's MAGA for you guys, and that's our first call back since we restarted the stream. And by the way, we do love people's history of the United States, and as soon as that guy said that word, we dropped him because that is completely and utterly inappropriate thing to say. And if you want to grab something from the showcase, you can. My showcase, People's History of the United States by Howard Zinn. You can get this from Harper Collins, Modern Classics. Strongly recommend you guys check it out. Yeah. So grab it from the TikTok shop, My Showcase. Of course, you can also get it from the library, borrow it from a friend, used bookshop, whatever you want. Unbelievable. Great start. Great start. Guys, if you're over on the tube and you'd like to offer support, you can always do super chats. Appreciate it. If you'd like to offer additional support, you can find my pay links are down in the description. Everyone who I know, Ruth, right? Glad we restarted. Yeah. Everyone who's offering additional support, it's very much appreciated. Thank you. Thank you. If you guys want to offer additional support over here, you can always just do the regular gifts. I appreciate you guys helping out getting that live goal back up. You can also find links in my bios for the green apps, the blue apps, etc., etc., etc. So, yeah, there you go, guys. Just kind of so you know, like if you pop in and you see that it just says my name above, that just means that Nemo has told me he's not going to be in tonight. That's pretty much why it says that. So if I put up just the banner for myself, that's why. So I just wanted to give you guys a heads up. Okay. Well then, good times. Glad we restarted. Yeah. Do I get a prize, Mia? I want a prize. Rika, I don't know. They're just a bunch of betas, and they're scared to have a conversation. They're scared to talk about anything. I don't know. Who knows? Oh, that's cute. Oh, thanks, Tazzy. Appreciate that. Yeah, pretty much tone policing and slurring. Yes, Erika and I will be on tomorrow. Sorry that we had to miss the last 2 weeks. No fun, but I'm glad that we're going to be on tomorrow. It's going to be a good time. Where's the fake farmer guy? I know. Oh, that's so cute. You guys always have the cutest things. Thank you. It's fun. Yeah, those calls bum me out too. I'm not going to lie. It's just sad. They think they're doing something like, oh, they're like, but they don't know that when they call up and they do that shit, that we're able to get it out of the algo. So it really doesn't do much. Like in terms, they think they're doing something, but they're really not. It's just disheartening that we have Americans who think it's okay. Okay, Mia. Thanks. But like I said, but like that video I sent you, don't say it. You still don't say it. Whisper. Hello. All right, let's see. Really is MAGA, huh? I know. I was watching our friends Erika and Hector earlier, and they had on a guest, and I was literally just sitting there waiting. I was waiting for him to say that word. I was just like, and I even texted Erika, and I was like, take him longer than I thought. Actually held out longer than I thought. Isn't that sad? Isn't that fucking sad? Just to the point where, like, we expect it. And it actually took longer than I would have thought. Thanks for calling the stream. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
No, I didn't. You had me up a couple weeks ago, though, and I was plugging a candidate I was phone banking for in Colorado.
Okay.
Her name was Maylot Kiros.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I don't know if you remember this conversation. Well, I just wanted to let you know she won.
Of
so
course,
I know you, the
yeah.
last caller you said you were disheartened by is Americans like that, but there are Americans out there fighting for better also. So
we, my friend, we not only do I remember that we've been following her, and we are so happy, so happy that she won. Very, very, very happy. That's my brother's district. Out there, and I just saw him actually this past week. He just dropped him off at the airport today. I'm so excited for her. I'm so excited for you guys. It's great shit, man.
yeah,
really.
she just got to win against the Republican in November, but that should be pretty easy. I mean, it's still a fight, but we should get it for sure.
I love it. I love it. I'm so glad that we've got more people like her. It's very encouraging. It's very encouraging that we've got more people like her. So fuck yeah, man.
And there's tons of people out there that are fighting for better. I mean, the DSA is now the biggest Democratic Socialist America is the biggest socialist-based organization in American history. It has 120,000 members just recently. So we got people fighting for the better. We just got to keep working at it. So appreciate what you do, man.
Well, thank you, my friend. By the way, just so I know, what's your first name? Just first name. What's your first name?
Oh, my name is Nate, and
okay.
I turned 42. I turned 42 this year, so just in case for the TikTok rules and stuff. So yeah.
Oh no, I didn't. I assume. I mean, you sound plenty old enough. I'm sure.
Yeah,
fine,
I'm an old man. I got the gray hairs and stuff.
It's all right. You're just a year younger than me, so that's fine. But
not by much though. Aren't you pretty close?
End of July.
End of July. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Right on, man.
July. But
well,
Nate,
heck yeah.
I appreciate you. I want to tell you, as we get closer to the election, if there's anything that we can do, even for those of us, the rest of us around the country, if there's anything we can do, to help, you just let us know, okay?
We'll just keep plugging the progressive candidates, and keep talking about people that will fight for the rights for all of us instead of, I know you had said that earlier. You were talking about the Democratic Party, and I'm a bit disenfranchised with the leadership in them. And so that's why I think we need to kind of change the leadership and change the people that will actually fight for us, and not be these corporate shills that just, want big PAC money. And we got to change that,
Yeah. No, 100%. We need money out, and so I couldn't agree more, my friend. Couldn't agree more. Absolutely.
Right on, man.
Yeah, bro.
Well, thanks for having me up. I know you're looking for Trump supporters, so I just wanted to. That last guy, you sounded like you were like disheartened about that, people, but I want to bring some positivity, man. You know, we there are people fighting for better, and I want everybody in the chat, everybody listening, there are people fighting for better, and you can fight for better too.
Absolutely, Nate. Thank you so much. I appreciate the update, and I bet we'll talk again. Okay.
Hell yeah, man.
All right, you take care, brother.
Later on.
Bye. W's for Nate. W's for our friend Nate. And also W's for our friends from the Manda raid. Thank you, Manda raid. Manda Raiders, we just restarted. Because A, we had a restriction, and B, we weren't getting any traction. So we just restarted. We're hoping that we can get some Trump supporters, but thank you. Thank you, friends, for coming on in. Appreciate it. If you're not already following, I'd appreciate it if you would drop a follow. That's my main account. That's my backup account over there. I'm glad you guys are here. We need more people like her. We need more principled people. We need money out of politics, and I'm done with the Democratic establishment. Chuck Schumer has got to go. And, Hakeem Jeffries, I've just not been thrilled with his leadership. I really would like someone who is far more progressive and just aggressive. I think progressive and aggressive. That's what I think we need right now. Get rid of both of them. I want to see new leadership. I want fresh blood. And I want people who are not afraid of the progressive wing of the party. I want people who are going to embrace it. That's exactly what we need. I really, really think that AOC is going to primary Schumer, and I have a very good feeling that she could beat him. Very, very good feeling. So I am not running for office. There's too many videos of me cursing at people and saying terrible things to them and yelling at people and absolutely not. Also in Massachusetts, I don't think it's good. Real quick, thank you to Brett on the Green app. Brett says, spoke to Mitch. He's okay. Puts away Ouija board. Very good, Brett. Very good. Put your Ouija board away so you don't have to talk to Mitch anymore. There you go. Fantastic. Hilarious. Oh, boy. Let's see. I know. All right, I had to do the Mad Matt merch. Exactly. I miss watching New Hope with sleeping Erika. Oh, my God. Oh, well. Anyways, guys, if you voted for Donald Trump, hop in the box, or you can give us a ring, call up on the phone line. Either way is fine. One or the other. Otherwise, maybe I should just play Tears of the Kingdom. I don't know. D, we're one day off from each other. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. They're just really not. They're not wanting to bite tonight. They really aren't. Maybe they got their fill of talking to me on Ari's live earlier. Maybe they're like, nah, good. Which is totally fair, to be honest. You knew I was a Leo? I gotta be honest with you guys. I don't do the astrology thing, so. I have to sing now? Oh no, not a Leo. Stop sending me things I can't play right now, Mia. That's funny. Is it a video of Mitch McConnell doing the Thriller dance with AI? Yes, it is. Oh, Mia. Mia sends me funny shit. I said stop sending me things, Mia. Stop it. I can't show this stuff. I'm going to get another restriction. I can't do it. Stop it. I did say videos. Yes, I did. Oh, guys, look, it's popcorn. I do a restart and all I get is popcorn. My God. Ugh. Insufferable. Do you know what he did earlier? He went on with Jaden. And he tried the exact same thing that he tried with Erika and Michael on their live the other day. And when he got fucking dog walked. And it was the exact same thing. And then Jaden dog walked him and then Popcorn fucking ran away. It was amazing. I know. Jaden tore him up. It was hilarious. Fucking amazing. I know he ran away. There's Popcorn. There's not even any reason to talk to you. You just say, no, it's not a lie. Everyone who was in here watched that saw you get destroyed. It's just stupid. There's also no reason to. There's just no reason to talk to you anymore. You say the stupidest shit. You're disingenuous. You lie. Like, nah, I'm good. Just go away. I'm bored of you. No, I'm not scared of you. I'm bored of you. I've talked to you so many times and I've destroyed you. And anyone who wants to see the time that I absolutely wrecked Popcorn and he agreed that I wrecked him, go watch the first pinned video on my page. Whatever, Popcorn. You literally owe everybody fucking money. But, but Popcorn will be like, you're scared of me. You're scared. Everybody, yeah, I'm sure. You win every single bet. Nobody could possibly have beaten you. You beat everybody. Every single person. Yep. Okay, bud. Honestly, I think you may have mental illness. There's definitely possible that you have a mental illness at this point. Look at him. You are beta. Popcorn, why don't you just run your own lives at this point? Oh, wait, that's right. You have 115 followers, and you'd probably get like 7 people in your live. There you go. See, the problem is you need people like me. You're desperate for people like me. That's why you're here. Again, even though you owe me $500. You're here because you're desperate. If I don't give you the attention and I don't bring you up on my live and talk to you, you have nothing. It's really sad, actually. No, I'm not an amateur, bud. Honestly, it's just sad. I feel bad for you. What a sad life. B Rad. Hi, did you vote for Donald Trump?
Yes.
Okay. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
47 Utah.
Okay. Why do you still support Donald Trump as of July 2026?
At this point, strong and wrong is pretty much the way we got to deal with it. We got to hope he's doing something magical in Iran. If not, oh well, he tried.
Hey, Hector. Thanks, bud. I'm confused. That's not really a reason to support him necessarily. Are you saying that
most
he's...
people who vote
Hold
Trump
on.
is anti-left.
Could you... Okay, I guess you won't let me finish my question.
Just saying, most MAGAs just basically to offset the left. In fact, if progressive left goes away, I almost feel MAGA would go away. But who knows?
That's silly because the progressive left has existed for quite a long time. In fact, progressives have
then
always
let me
existed.
refresh.
So if you would let me...
Modern.
If you would let me finish a sentence before you started answering, it would probably be helpful. You said you're in your 40s, so am I. Let's try to have
just don't go back to the 90s.
Let's try to have a conversation like reasonable people. What is a progressive? Let's start there. Define what a progressive is.
Modern progressive.
No,
I
said what is a... I said define what a progressive is, please.
That's how I view it. It's just modern progressive. You're not.
I'm so sorry. I didn't ask.
Yeah, that's the best definition you're gonna get.
I didn't ask. Okay.
Fine. Let me see if I can summon it up. Basically,
but can you? Okay, I'll tell you what. Let me help you out. I don't know why you're doing this thing. I'm trying to have like a genuine conversation with you, but I guess you don't really want to do that. So the question that I'm asking you is, I don't want your opinion. I don't want anecdotals. I don't want anything. I'm asking you, what is the political definition of being progressive? If you don't know, just say, I don't know, and I can explain it to you. But I'm trying to have a genuine conversation about progressivism and what that means. So, do you know or not?
yeah, hard left. You got it. Right?
Okay,
Did that sum it up?
Great. No, actually, so that's 100% not what it means. So what being progressive means, it means that you want continuous advancement for human beings and for the human condition. So, for example, progressives generally want things like civil liberties. They want the advancement of public well-being, and they want social reforms. So
for everybody in existence. For everybody in existence.
If you would please allow me to finish my sentences before you interrupt me, we could have a productive conversation. But every time that I try to explain something to you, you continually interrupt me. I would appreciate some courtesy, sir.
Yeah, but it's not a debate.
I would appreciate some courtesy, sir. If you don't know how to do that, move on.
No, I just like clarity when you throw terms.
Please stop interrupting me.
Like, don't think you're progressive 1940.
Please stop interrupting me.
I just don't want you to endorse ideas like...
Please stop interrupting me. So being progressive simply means that you want society to be advancing. Progressives have always existed. Progressivism has always existed. So just because you think that progressivism is something different than what it actually means doesn't mean that you're right. You're putting a definition on it that doesn't actually exist. So when you say, oh, if progressivism went away, so would MAGA, that's not true. Progressivism will never go away because there's always people who want the human condition to be advanced and want social reforms and who want civil liberties and who want all of those things. Why would you not want those things?
We do want those things. However, the way you're going about it clearly shows you don't know how to do it functionally. Migration being the...
I'm not going about it in any way, sir. Now what you're doing is you're jumping to an entirely separate conversation. What we have only done right now is we're just trying to define some terms. What is progressivism?
Yeah.
Right? Okay. And then what
modern
is
day progressivism?
Sir, you keep saying modern day progressivism.
Modern day.
Please stop interrupting me when I'm trying to explain something to you. You are trying to define the word and change what it means. There is not a... Don't interrupt me again. Stop it. Stay on mute. If you can't control yourself as a 47...
Do you just work?
All right. Since you can't control yourself as a 47-year-old man, which is really fucking sad, and I gave you about a dozen chances to do so, I'll just explain it. I explained what progressivism is, and you kept saying, well, modern progressivism. No. Progressivism is progressivism is progressivism. It's still the same thing. You just don't like the fact that as times change, the ideals of progressives change with the times. That doesn't make it modern progressivism. It's still the same progressivism. You just don't understand. You lack the comprehension to understand what's being said. Hi, Erika. How are you, friend?
I'm awake.
I'm sorry.
Well, no, that's not a bad thing.
This guy re-requested. Should I bring him back up?
Sure, let's see if he actually listened.
Sure. I doubt it, but we'll see.
So modern progressivism just doesn't exist. And when I suggest that's what I meant, which should be obvious to what it means, it doesn't work that way because of time. Can your eyes get any bulgier?
I'm sorry.
I'm just curious.
I'm sorry.
If you actually like...
I'm sorry that you're not intelligent enough to understand what I meant, sir.
Tell you what, give it one more crack. Be concise, though.
No, I'm good. I already explained it, and I'm so sorry that you couldn't understand it.
So you think modern day...
You don't have to explain it back. You didn't understand it. I thought you said you didn't understand it, and then you insulted me because you didn't understand it. You're just too dumb. So why don't you just move on with your day and keep believing whatever it is you believe?
Oh, you're right.
Because you're not willing to be open. I tried to say, hey, let's have a discussion. Let's calm down. Let's have a definition about words. Let's try to chill and just do it. And you just came in hot. You can't do it. I didn't raise my voice at you.
Dude,
the only thing that I've asked you to do is to stop interrupting me repeatedly, and I'll absolutely give you a chance to respond and talk, but the only thing you've done is just interrupt me repeatedly, insult me, and then when I...
The insults are valid. The insults are...
Erika, can you believe this guy?
I think he's playing a comedy character. That's the only thing.
My dude, you're fake. You can't even answer that simple
question. Well, you didn't ask a question, buddy.
A very simple question, and you can answer it too, you fake bitch. Is today's progressivism the same as 1940s progressivism? Go.
Yes, it is.
Right. First of all, this fake bitch is far more...
You're the fakest fuck I've...
Is far more genuine than you will ever be. Also, for some reason, you and I are the same
It's amazing
age.
The fakest fuck is hanging out with the other fakest.
You and I are the same age, and yet I can
It's
keep
literally like
calm,
Epstein
and you are whining like a 5-year-old. Can you
Erika, then answer the damn...
Can you get your emotions in check, please?
Okay. So, if you want an answer to your question, the answer is yes. It's the same thing, because progressivism in the 1940s wanted an advancement in the human condition, wanted more civil liberties, wanted more
Lie detector
if you ask me a question and you want a genuine answer and then you interrupt me while I'm in the middle of giving an answer, that just shows that you don't actually want an answer.
Because it's not
that you want to do
because it's not genuine.
If you would at least let me
Because
finish
you're not
the answer to my question, then you could respond and tell me that I'm not being genuine. But
Eric,
you didn't even let me finish the answer to my question.
Erica,
and you're making an embarrassment of yourself
Yes,
right
Erica.
now.
Matt, I can give you a demonstration of how progressivism in the 1940s is the same as now.
Please.
Please.
Okay, so in the United States, people want what people in the UK wanted in the 1940s, and which we then got in the 1950s and 60s with things like the National Health Service. The difference is that for some reason, the United States is 50 years, well, 70 years at this point, behind the rest of the world, who instituted things like universal healthcare somewhere around 50 to 70 years ago. And you guys are still floundering and arguing about things that were considered progressive here 50 to 70 years ago. And you're still
example.
You're still like progressives. Oh my God, they want to help people. How
This
dare
is
they?
your
Erica,
example.
This is your Bud, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to read for you the party platform of the 1948 progressives, okay? Civil rights, calling for an end to racial segregation and Jim Crow laws, federal anti-lynching legislation, and the immediate abolition of the poll tax.
I would argue pretty noble cause, yes?
Excuse me, Bud, please try to control yourself while I explain to you why you're wrong. Number two,
Matt, stop.
Bud, you are embarrassing yourself right now.
Is it noble or not what you just read? Is it not noble? What you just read, is that not noble?
Of course it is, which is why
Thank
the
you.
progressives in
Please.
1948 are exactly the same as now. Allow me to read more. Worker and labor rights, healthcare and welfare, advocating for the creation of a universal national health insurance system, social equality, demanded constitutional protections and equal rights regardless of race, creed, color, or sex, economic planning, promoting increased government regulation of business and the breakup of corporate monopolies, energy and utilities, pushing for the nationalization of public utilities and the energy industry, agriculture, supporting subsidies to guarantee profit prices for farmers and the expansion of food stamp and school lunch programs, de-escalation, strongly opposing the Truman Doctrine and the Marshall Plan, which they viewed as aggressive, diplomacy, calling for disarmament and conciliatory peaceful relations with the Soviet Union, which would now be Russia. Sounds pretty fucking much like the Progressive Party today, you fucking rube! Tell me you don't know shit about politics and about history. That's the Progressive Party platform from 80 fucking years ago, you fucking idiot. You could literally copy and paste that to right fucking now and change a couple of the words. Oh, it's not the Soviet Union, it's Russia. Right? So, B-Rad, you're just a fucking moron. And you're not worth the time because you won't even sit there quietly long enough to understand that progressivism in the 1940s was basically the same thing as it is now. The idea of progressivism has always been the same. The advancement of the human condition, wanting more civil liberties, and wanting more social programs that help people. Sometimes those civil liberties look a little different. I mean, sure, I guess we don't maybe need an end to racial segregation now because those laws are off the book. But of course, Donald Trump just repealed a bunch of that shit.
Matt, I think we should have some sympathy. The store had run out of pizza rolls today. You know, his mum said that she wasn't going to cook him dinner.
This is true.
Like,
it's true.
Just have some sympathy for him. He doesn't know how to use an air fryer.
Okay, Erika. All right, fine. Okay. Sorry, little guy. I'm sorry about your pizza rolls. Okay? Sorry about your pizza rolls, little guy. Okay? Hope that works out for you.
Somebody said they're worried about his wife/girlfriend. Don't worry. He doesn't have one.
You're worried about his right hand?
Mrs. Palm and her 5 lovely daughters.
This night, I swear to God, there's been a bunch of idiots and slurs. Idiots and slurs.
That's because that's all there is left, Matt.
I guess. A lot of on that right hand, Val. Okay. Oh boy. Ew.
Oh dear.
Oh boy. Anyways, that's just embarrassing too. I'd be like, it's not the same. You think it's the same? It's literally exactly the fucking same.
What's wild about this is if you think you just don't know what the word progressive means, and it's fine not to know what the word progressive means.
Yeah.
By the nature of progressivism, it will progress. I don't know how to explain it in a way that a 9-year-old cannot understand. So the fact that you still can't grasp that, unlike, what you'll have to do because women won't touch you, you can grasp some things. Although magnifying glass is still involved.
Anyways. Oh, Good Vibe says, progress into mayhem. Look at Europe. Oh, no. Look at Europe.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
It's mayhem, you say. I don't know whether he's watched American news.
Cats and dogs living together.
I can't at this point.
You're being taken over, Erika. You're being taken over.
Oh, I don't feel like I'm being taken over.
But that's what Good Vibes says, and clearly he knows.
I think he's misnamed himself. Like, I don't know if he understands what's going on in his own country right now. Like, we look at, I don't know whether he understands, but we look at what's actually happening in the United States from here and say, oh my, they have the military out on the streets. Okay, the military are out on the streets. The president doesn't seem to be in his right mind.
That's an understatement, but sure.
He's he's putting money into all of these completely useless things, like building a freaking arch with his name on it and putting his name on buildings because he wants some kind of cult of personality like there is in North Korea. That's what it looks like in your country right now. Tell me who's doing that in Europe.
Even the right-wing leaders in Europe don't like him. Like, you see what happened with Giorgia Meloni at the fucking NATO meeting? Holy shit. She fucking dissed him. Like, even his quote-unquote allies don't like him. This is embarrassing. This whole thing is embarrassing.
Good vibes doesn't sound very good vibes to me.
No.
You know?
I invited good vibes up, but they don't seem to be vibing their way on up here.
Oh, he won't come, and we know it. We all know it's a man, right?
It's a man, baby.
You don't have to even ask that question. It's definitely a man.
Definitely. I mean, pretty clear.
How are you today, Matthew, anyway?
Yeah, you know. All right. Drive back from Maine. Oh, your alarm.
That was that. Oh.
Hello, Joey. Joey, I had a good time earlier with I was on with Joey for a little while. Then I did a co-host with our friend Ari, which was lots of fun. We had a wonderful time. And then I've been on by myself tonight because Nemo said he was going to be out. So, been a day.
Are we doing tomorrow? Today?
Yeah,
tomorrow.
I did. I sent you a message. So take a listen to that when you get it. But yes,
All right.
absolutely.
I haven't looked.
I know. I figured as much. But yes, absolutely. Looking forward to it.
The first thing I did was woke up and thought, oh, Matt might still be on.
Oh, I'm so glad. Yeah, the Islamic Republic of Japan, or calling Zelensky Putin, or like, God. Oh, he ran away. Never mind. Shocked.
Somebody told me yesterday, and I found this difficult to believe, and then I went and looked it up, that Donald Trump had made a comment about a group situation with his two sons.
Oh yeah.
Well, with two of his
threesome.
sons.
Yeah, a threesome. Yeah, he made a joke about that, and it's
what a hilarious joke.
That's definitely, as a parent, I want to tell you that's absolutely a joke that totally seems in good taste.
It really does. I can't imagine how comfortable it would have made me feel if my dad had made a joke about me and my brother like that.
Can't even imagine. Anyways. Hi, thanks for calling the stream. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Didn't vote for him, but I support him.
Okay. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
31, California. We talked yesterday as well. I don't know if you remember that. Probably do. A little bit.
I don't know. Why do you still support Donald Trump as of July 2026?
So there's multiple things I agree with him on. One thing that I can focus on today, I would say, is the whole trans issues that are, just trans stuff in general right now. Just to be clear, I think if someone wants to transition, great for them, If they're 18 and over, go ahead, transition. If you want me to call you a pronoun, you want me to say you're a girl or whatever, you want me to say you're a boy, perfectly fine. But I think that the Democratic Party has gone a little bit too far when it comes
Matt, did he just say,
Yep.
if you want me to call you a pronoun?
That's what he said.
That's interesting.
Like whatever pronoun you want me to call you by, I'll go ahead and do it. That's what I mean.
Well, you just called us all a pronoun.
I called myself a pronoun?
No, you called everybody else a pronoun.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm sorry if my grammar wasn't great. My English is pretty good.
No,
but,
this
a
is
little bit nervous.
No, the point is your grammar's not bad, but you use pronouns all the time.
Yeah.
You just used
Preferred pronouns, I guess, if you want to.
You just used pronouns in your speech.
Okay.
Also, you do realize that people aren't actually transitioning until they're adults, right? You realize
As
that.
far as so, I guess it would be helpful to get this going. Like, do you at what age do you think a kid can know they are transgender, and it's all right to start doing medical interventions to make
That's
them
there's a really easy answer to that.
Yeah.
That's between them and their doctor and their parents. Not between you, not between me, not between the government.
I think it's see, so
that's between them and their doctor and their parents, not between you, not between me, not between the government. It's not any of your goddamn business, not my goddamn business. It's between them and their doctor and their parents if they're under the age of 18. And if they're over the age of 18, it's between them and their fucking doctor. Period. The end.
I mean, I think that's incorrect. So you're saying it's okay for
I have a question, California guy. When did you know you were a boy? How old were you?
Honestly, that's right. That's a bit confusing. So I'm like, what's it feel like to be a boy? What's it feel like to feel like I'm a girl? Like, it's not even something like, what would it feel like to be I never felt like I was a boy. I just am, right? Like, it's like, there was never a point in my life where I'm like, I'm a boy. Like, I now know I am a boy. It's something I wasn't even like, I guess, addressed or like I didn't even know there was an option.
So are you telling me? You're now telling us all that you don't know if you are if you were a boy or not?
I mean, yeah, pretty like what's like I don't know what it would be like to be a girl. So how? Like, it's a strange question to me, honestly. It kind of boggles my mind when I'm like, how can someone feel like they're a girl? Like, I can't imagine feeling like I'm a girl. I don't even know what it means to feel like I'm a boy. Like, I like working out and I like certain things that I guess guys like, but I don't know. But I guess a really important question, like the age thing. I don't like that you kind of avoided it because there's a certain age. Like right now, it's being brought to law, right? Like there's laws might be passed.
Sir,
yeah.
Sir, you're just yapping.
Okay. I feel like it's between a doctor and the thing is a little bit of an avoidance way of answering it. Like, okay, sure, but then it's like, do we say that with everything? Like, let's say, I don't know, a parent and a doctor agree.
Oh, Jesus.
When there are I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
What medical decision have you had to make in your life that you needed the government to step in for? Just out of curiosity.
I mean, there's certain things, right? Like I would like to be
No, I'm asking. I know. Okay, great. Okay. Which things in your life has the government gotten involved in with surgeries for you or medical procedures?
That's the question. Is it a medical procedure?
No, I'm asking you. I'm not asking about this. I'm saying what medical procedures that you've had in your life up until this point has the government gotten involved in?
I haven't had any major medical procedures.
Okay, great. Like, so that's fantastic. Now, what do you think about knee replacements?
About knee replacement?
Yeah, what do you think about knee replacements? Do you think that those are medically necessary?
Yeah.
Do you think that the government should be able to tell someone whether or not they need a knee replacement?
Not necessarily.
Well, there is a higher rate of regret for knee replacements than there is for surgery of transitioning for transgender people. Did you know that? So maybe the government should be telling people whether or not they can get knee replacements.
My issue is generally when you're getting a knee replacement.
No, I want you to. No.
Okay, but when
No,
you're getting a knee can I please finish my sentence? If you're getting a knee replacement, you're generally not making that decision when you're 7 or 8 years old, right?
And you're
Usually,
and okay, and guess what? Guess what? I
What?
just have already explained to you that you are not having that surgery until you're 18 years old. You're not having anything done to you when you are 7 or 8 years old either. You are literally just making shit up now.
Okay, 12 years old and getting on hormone
No,
blockers, for example.
right. Okay,
Like,
I'm going to ask you this question. Who are hormone blockers used most commonly for?
I think people that are having, like kids who are having puberty way too early.
Precocious puberty is what it's called.
Precocious puberty.
Yeah,
And
precocious
how old would somebody, say we're talking about a female, how old would a female be when they are experiencing precocious puberty?
Very young, right? But that's like a very medical thing. There's no real choice there, right? You're not supposed to go through puberty as a 3-year-old, so it's very logical that you make it wait until the person gets the right age.
So you're actually fine. You're actually fine with puberty blockers being used for very, 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 very young. You're fine with puberty blockers being used for 3-year-olds.
Well, because a 3-year-old isn't supposed to go through puberty, but a 12-year-old is supposed to go through puberty. That's pretty logical, right? It's like I'm not for surgery. Like I'm not down to have everyone get a leg amputated, but people who need their leg amputated, like, yeah, go do it. But I don't think that should be a voluntary procedure that someone just makes, right? Or
hang on, leg amputation can be voluntary a lot of the time. If you're in a situation where they're like, right, you can keep it and we can try to save it, and we may have to amputate at a later time if us trying to save it doesn't work, or we can amputate it now and then you won't have to go through all of that stuff. People are often given that choice.
okay, so I think you're trying to use the analogy. Okay, let me put it this way. No 3-year-old should be going through puberty. Can we all agree on that? That's not up for debate, right?
3-year-olds don't go through puberty, and puberty blockers would never be prescribed for a 3-year-old.
95% of all puberty blockers are used for children who have precocious puberty.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
So why are you making it out to be that it's not that? So basically what you're doing is you're trying to make it out to be that the situation is that there's all these doctors running around giving out hormone blockers to kids who want to be trans. That's not what's happening, and they're not getting surgeries, and none of this is happening. You are literally creating a scenario that does not exist. And I go back to my original statement. Shut the fuck up and let parents and kids and doctors deal with their own fucking medical decisions, just like you want to deal with your own medical decisions with your doctor, and I want to deal with my own medical decisions with my doctor, and my kid and her doctor, and Erika wants to deal with her medical decisions with her doctor. Get your fucking nose out of everyone else's fucking business. It's not your fucking business.
I wasn't expecting you to get so heated.
Certified yapper.
Well, I don't know. Well, it's not your fucking business. It's between a doctor and a patient. And if the patient is underage, the parents are involved. Period. The fucking end. I cannot believe where the fucking conservatives in this country have gone from the time when I was a kid and they were preaching and screaming about the government being involved in their fucking lives. I heard it when the time that I was a little fucking kid. Oh, the government wants to tell you what to do. The government, get the government out of your lives. Big government. The Democrats want to tell you what to do. They were lying. It's the fucking conservatives that want to tell you what to do. They don't fucking care. They want to be in your bedroom. They want to be in your doctor's office. Leave everyone else the fuck alone. God damn it. God. Fuck. Leave people alone. So sick of this shit.
Let's also not pretend that there aren't a ton of conservatives that think that very young girls should be getting pregnant.
Well, that's...
and have been arguing for that in a number of states. That, like, let's not pretend. Many have spoken about that. So let's not pretend that conservatives want to protect children at any point.
This is a very real thing that is very much happening. I have a family member in Florida who had a daughter right around my daughter's age, okay? A family member who is told by her pediatrician she is experiencing precocious puberty, and I can't give you the puberty blockers without jumping through all of these fucking hoops because of the rules in fucking Florida. It's insane. Like, what the fuck are we doing? It is so fucking stupid. Because of 5% of kids? Because of 1% of the population? Because you're afraid of something you don't understand, we can't let doctors and parents decide what's best for their children? I want that guy to have a kid, and I want to be in the fucking doctor's office, and I want to be telling the doctor what he can and can't do with his kid. See what he feels about that. He'd change his fucking tune real fucking quick.
You know, Matt, I don't understand string theory. I don't understand it. Couldn't even start to explain it to you. But I don't sit on panels on TikTok and freak out about the fact that I don't understand this thing that I have no experience of and have never learnt about. And just give you my completely uneducated experience on string theory.
Yeah. Because that would be silly. Because you would never do something like that. By the way, real quick, I want to say thank you to Taffy. Thank you, Taffy, over on the tube for sending out a membership. If you just got a membership, that is from Taffy. Thank you very much, friend, for sending it out. You and our friend Wesley and a bunch of other folks. You guys are really wonderful, and really appreciate you taking care of so many of our friends over on the tube. Thank you. We had, it was just, I was on with Ari earlier too, and we had so many calls. So many fucking calls. It must have been 3 or 4 calls in a row with people who wanted to talk about abortion. It's just like, people just need to mind their own fucking business. Thank you to Christian on the Blue app. It says, I lived in Germany for 6 years as an adult, and most Europeans way back then used to think Americans were what MAGA are today, and I'd argue all the time that they were more like me and disagreed. They were right, and I was wrong. Not all Americans.
I think the problem with all of this is we're seeing a growing number of particularly very young men who have never had any experience out and don't understand any experience outside of their own experience of life. trying to make philosophical arguments, and that guy wasn't bright enough to make a philosophical argument, but making philosophical arguments about what other people's experience of life should be based on a set of morals that only have to do with logic and not about real life experience. And the fact is, real life is messy and it's complicated. And you can't use an objective set of morals about people's real lives because they are messy and they are complicated. And yeah, those people wind me the fuck up.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what, guys? I think I'm going to wrap up for tonight. Really haven't gotten a lot of decent discussions tonight, and I'll be on with Erika tomorrow, so you'll get plenty of time with us, and it'll be good. So, yeah, but fucking idiots.
Do you need me to sing you a song, Matt?
No, but do you want?
Not really.
Okay,
I just,
No.
The last thing that might cheer you up is me singing a song. So,
like other Erica, I'm fine, guys. I'm fine. It's just it's just whatever. It's just stupid, stupid people.
Frustration.
Yeah, frustration. It's dumb. Tired of people. Some of that stuff is silly. Let's see who's on. And who we went to recently and where we're at. Let's see. Our friend Queen V is on. I am a huge fan of hers, and I would very much like for you guys to go over and raid her. So, she is fucking awesome. I'm going to put her at right down here. Before I do, real quick, please make sure that you're following me over on the tube. Please make sure that you are... Oh, well, hold on. Wait, before we go. Got Erika squared.
All right. Tonight, gonna have myself a real good time. I feel alive. And the world turning inside out. Yeah. Something.
Floating around in ecstasy.
Listen, I got this. All right. In ecstasy. So don't stop me now. Don't stop me now. 'Cause I'm having a good time. I'm a shooting star. Leaping through the sky like a tiger. Defying the laws of gravity. I'm a racing car. Passing by like Lady Godiva. I'm gonna go, go, go. There's no stopping me. I'm burning through the sky. Yeah. 200 degrees. That's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. I'm traveling at the speed of light. I wanna make a supersonic man out of you. Don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. Don't stop me now. If you want to have a good time, just give Matt a call. Don't stop him now.
Having a good time.
Don't stop him. Okay, I'm finished. Erika,
amazing.
you got to do it. Never ask them, just do it. I promise. I know boundaries. I'm sorry, friend. I know boundaries and stuff, but
I feel like I'm being told off right now.
Why? Why would you be told off? You just got to do it, friend. You got to lean in, and then you just got to start singing some Queen, and I promise you, everything will be better. Don't stop me now. That's it.
That was amazing.
All right.
Thanks,
You
Fred.
lovely people. Have a great day.
You too. All right. Well, that was an excellent segue into going over to Queen V's live. That was what a perfect way. I just put her at down there. Toby sent you. She's awesome. Please drop her a follow. If you're not already following her, absolutely amazing lives. She does great stuff. Please follow her. And then Erika and I will be on tomorrow afternoon.
Someone in the comments just asked, when will the next bras with Matt and Erika be? You never know. If we don't get any decent opposition, maybe
tomorrow.
Maybe tomorrow.
Oh,
there you go. I just did it.
And Erika just asked me to say thank you, Taffy. Taffy, thank you very much from Erika. Thank you from Erika. And really appreciate you, friend. Oh, and Taffy, thank you for me. For the superset that just said, "Don't stop me now," over there. So, all right, we love you guys. Let's go see